Whistleblower. Breaking the silence, shaping justice. Amelia Turner had always been an unassuming figure in the bustling metropolis of New York City. With her quiet demeanor and impeccable work ethic, she blended seamlessly into the corporate world, working diligently at one of the city's most prestigious financial firms. Little did anyone know that beneath her unassuming facade lay a resolve of steel, a deep-seated commitment to justice, and an unwavering determination to expose the rot within the corporate empire she called home. A whisper of dissent. Amelia's journey as a corporate whistleblower began, like most, with a whisper of dissent. It all started when she overheard a hushed conversation in the office kitchenette. Two senior executives, Jackson Roth and Eleanor Cross, discussed a covert scheme to siphon off company funds into offshore accounts, avoiding taxes and regulations. Stunned by what she had heard, Amelia wrestled with her conscience for days. She knew that turning a blind eye to such corruption would make her complicit, but blowing the whistle on powerful figures within the company was a perilous path. The fear of retaliation, both professional and personal, loomed large. She spent sleepless nights contemplating her options. The decision. After weeks of agonizing contemplation, Amelia made her decision. She couldn't allow corruption to fester within the very heart of her company. She had a duty to her colleagues, shareholders, and society as a whole. In a small, dimly lit room in her apartment, she began drafting an anonymous letter to the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, detailing the fraudulent activities of Jackson Roth and Eleanor Cross. As she typed the letter, Amelia's fingers trembled, but her resolve remained unshaken. She was ready to risk everything for the sake of justice. Anonymity at a cost. Amelia sent her whistleblowing letter, complete with meticulously gathered evidence, to the SEC, fully aware that anonymity was her only defense against retaliation. Her heart raced as she dropped the letter into the mailbox. She knew that the corporate world had a long history of silencing whistleblowers, and her life was about to change forever. In the months that followed, her life was consumed by fear and anxiety. She watched her colleagues with paranoia, wondering if they were privy to her secret. Every unexplained meeting, every suspicious look sent shivers down her spine. But she persevered, drawing strength from the knowledge that she had taken the first step toward justice. The storm gathers. Amelia's whistleblower complaint didn't go unnoticed for long. The SEC launched an investigation into the allegations, and her world turned upside down. The company was thrown into turmoil as the news of the probe spread like wildfire. Jackson Roth and Eleanor Cross, desperate to protect their ill-gotten gains, began to tighten their grip on the organization. Amelia faced an increasing wave of hostility at work. Covert threats and intimidation tactics were employed to discover the whistleblower's identity. She felt like a hunted animal, never knowing when the walls might close in on her. Still, she remained steadfast in her pursuit of justice. Allies in the shadows. Amelia's lonely battle against the corporate giants was about to receive unexpected reinforcements. A small group of her colleagues, disillusioned by the corruption and inspired by her courage, decided to secretly support her cause. They gathered evidence, compiled documents, and prepared to testify when the time came. These allies in the shadows gave Amelia the strength to persevere. The legal battle begins. The SEC's investigation unearthed a web of corruption that extended far beyond Jackson Roth and Eleanor Cross. The authorities began to dismantle the criminal network that had been operating within the company. Amelia's evidence was instrumental in exposing the truth. The legal battle that ensued was grueling. The corporate lawyers, well versed in the art of manipulation and delay, threw every obstacle in Amelia's path. It became a war of attrition, a battle of nerves and endurance. But Amelia was determined to outlast them all. Dark nights of the soul. The toll on Amelia's mental and emotional well-being was immense. Sleepless nights, nightmares, and persistent anxiety became her constant companions. The weight of her actions, the fear of retribution, and the sheer exhaustion of the legal battle wore her down. In her darkest moments, Amelia considered giving up, but the thought of all those who depended on her, the silent voices of her colleagues and the faith of her allies, kept her going. A glimpse of light. Amelia's persistence began to yield results. As the legal battle raged on, the corrupt executives, sensing the walls closing in, started to turn on each other. Each new revelation cast a damning light on their misdeeds, and their power crumbled. The company's reputation was in tatters, and public opinion began to shift in favor of the whistleblowers. The final battle. The final battle was fought in the courtroom. As the evidence mounted, the corrupt executives attempted to strike a plea deal to save themselves. Jackson Roth and Eleanor Cross faced the prospect of incarceration. In a dramatic trial, they were found guilty of a litany of offenses, from fraud to money laundering. Amelia took the stand, her voice unwavering, and her testimony irrefutable. Her actions had brought the corrupt empire to its knees, and justice was finally served. A legacy of courage. Amelia's journey as a corporate whistleblower had been a long and arduous one. She had faced threats, intimidation, and emotional turmoil, but her unwavering commitment to justice had triumphed in the end. Her story became a symbol of courage and resilience, inspiring others to speak out against corruption, even in the face of insurmountable odds. As the years passed, the corporate world began to change. Whistleblower protection laws were strengthened, and a new culture of transparency and accountability emerged. Amelia's legacy lived on, a testament to the power of one person's resolve to make a difference. In the annals of corporate history, the story of Amelia Turner, the unassuming whistleblower who took on the giants, stood as a beacon of hope, a reminder that justice could prevail, even in the most formidable of battles. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Please hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button to learn English through watching these kinds of interesting stories daily. Please click on the screen on any video showing on your screen to watch it next. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video till the end.